I'm the flyest motherfucker at the kickback. Not a competition, little boy with a wrist that. Meet me in the bathroom, I don't want to chit chat.
I'm already faded, bro. I ain't trying
Me too.
to slump out on you. You know what I'm saying? I want to have good energy.
Oh shit! Wait, where is my fucking wax pen? Oh, I have it right here.
So at least take one late for.
This shit was beautiful when it was full. It was pink and has like a nice little pink top.
Cheers.
You have your Stizzy. It's Stizzy. You want to try mine? Mine's an indica.
I don't know what mine is.
You know what? Stizzy do smack though. Smack the fuck out of you. Out of me at least. What's it called? I was smoking with my friend Ryan, and we were watching a movie. He came over to my house one time, and this fool brought his Stizzy pen, right? And we're there, we're chilling, and we're smoking. And then he falls asleep, and I'm like there. I'm just fucking faded. He fell asleep because he was faded too. Mm-hmm. And I'm just there chilling, and I'm like watching the movie. And then I think I got like to the level of high where I was like, am I really here? Like I started questioning reality and shit. I'm like, that monitor's not fucking real, dude. I'm like, how you're telling me that I can see like whatever the fuck is in that picture right now, like from a click
projected
of a button.
right on my face. Nah, that's not real, bro. That's not real.
That's not real at all.
Can't be.
Yeah, it can't be at all. But
I feel that.
Welcome back to the Kickback Podcast. We have our guest today. We got URG
Gang, gang.
URG Studios.
Finally,
URG Records.
Dolo.
Dolo?
Yeah, I pulled up Dolo today because
this
is my third time on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like a
third. Oh yeah, because we did the group once, huh?
Yep.
Yeah,
but first time by myself. So
yeah, the first one by yourself, and I wanted to get this one because I wanted to talk to you just like that. I want to have one with everybody, like with Adrian, with Jordan, with everybody, just by themselves.
You should, bro.
Because I like how you guys are different when it comes to like music and like how you guys do your things, but you guys are very similar when it comes to like that mindset of like art and like how you're projecting yourselves.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I feel like that's why I fuck with our squad, bro.
Right?
Because, like, for example, you do your podcast, the Kickback, and you be working, bro. I know you do your photography and your videography. Hell yeah, bro.
Mm-hmm. I be all everywhere, huh? Just
same with Okeke. Okeke be on his grind doing the cinematic shit.
Yeah,
like,
and he's fucking doing great in the cinematic shit. Bro, now he's trying to do like more like storytelling and stuff.
Yeah.
Like
I've seen what he's been doing with Dorian and shit.
Yeah,
like, bro, that shit.
So it's like if we ever want to do music videos,
exactly.
These guys are gonna make you some freaking dope ass music videos.
Hell yeah, bro! I'm
it's like
tapped in.
That's the beauty of art. It all correlates together somehow, some way. Like let's just say, like who in our squad would be like the greatest like fucking artist like drawing wise. Boom, graphic designer, fucking designs t-shirts and shit. Yeah. You know, it's like every skill comes into play.
Adrian is the wild card.
He is the wild card. Yeah,
he
just
can do
does
it all, bro.
Yeah,
like, and he's fucking good at everything. Like he pisses me off.
Yeah. At the same time, does it motivate you like to like keep up?
Yeah, I mean, it's more like, yo, bro, can you help me out with this? You know what I'm saying? Well, because I help him out with his music too. But I mean, that's the good thing about my brother. Like, I mean, now he's busy. He's on tour right now with NSB. I miss him. Adrian, I miss you, bro. But I mean, yeah, he's even with the music shit. Like, he makes me stay on my toes. Like, cause I did his Wave of Discord album, his metalcore album, and yes,
it just starts off. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's the one, bro.
I've heard it.
That shit's hard as fuck. But when we were making that, he was kind of just like, no, bro, like it doesn't sound right. Like the vocals need to be lower. This needs to be louder. I'm
perfectionist almost.
Yeah, but like we kind of not bump heads, but like a little bit, because I'd be like, I don't know, bro. Like I think it sounds better like this, but like, all right, if you think it sounds better like this, like I definitely would just trust him because I recognize, bro, he's the GOAT. Like,
yeah, and then especially when it comes to like his style of music, like he knows what he's looking for.
Yeah, and then looking back, like he was right, bro.
Yeah,
he was for sure right. Like with everything that he pointed out as far as the mixing of it and stuff like that, he was always right.
Let's just get into like who you are, so that way like people who are watching it's like, it's not just two guys sitting in freaking the Kickback, you know?
It's because we've already known each other.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
A while,
but they don't know who you are.
That's right, bro.
So, who are you? What do you do? How did you start doing it?
Hell yeah. So, shit. I'm URG.
Hello.
I don't know if I've ever told you, bro, like how I kind of started with everything.
I don't think you have either, now that I think about it.
No.
Maybe, but I don't
Maybe.
remember. How did you start making music?
Well, how I started making music, I have a cousin who
Mhm.
I've actually put out a collab EP with him that he produced
Okay.
called God Save the Underground.
Uh-huh.
And he had Ableton and he just had a setup. And I've always loved music. Like, I've
Mhm.
always loved, like, old school hip hop. That was really my influence, just like old school 90s boom bap shit.
Yeah.
And then,
Just talking shit, having fun in the mic, huh?
well, kind of, but I was kind of like a weirdo because, like, when I was like a freshman, sophomore, junior in high school, everyone was bumping like 2 Chainz, like Big Sean, Drake,
Uh-huh.
Lil Wayne.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
was bumping like fucking Tribe Called Quest and like just random shit.
Yeah, people that aren't regularly heard of.
Well, yeah, and not mainstream. It's just
Not
older
mainstream, that's
shit.
the
You
word.
know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like everyone was like, "I'm different." Yeah, I'm different. Like, and now looking back, I'm like, damn, I kind of missed out a little bit because that shit is fire. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like that's
Pull
good
up
music.
to the sea, woman.
Oh my god,
Dude,
bro. I
you
love
pull up
2
to the
Chainz.
club and you hear that shit,
Man.
man.
Pull up to the sea with my silly.
Hey, you know how can you not bump up?
Bro, that shit is crazy. But yeah, well, I always fucked with it. Like, you can't grow up in like Southern California and not listen to like YG and Drake. You know what I mean?
at least a
Like,
little bit.
yeah,
you
like
know?
you have to
can't just.
know.
That surprises me when people really don't know at all like any of their music.
I'm like, bro, like,
Oh, like this
do-
is good. You're like, yeah.
have you turned on a radio or been to any sort of event in the past like 10 years? Like,
Yeah, you got to learn at least a little. Like, I don't really keep up with music nowadays because it's just, I don't know. Music isn't really, I don't know. It just doesn't call my attention. I've been listening to like podcasts and stuff more.
Mhm.
So I may be missing out, but I know that there are some good ass songs. And I've been like trying to keep up a little bit more. So like listening to
Yeah.
like stuff like this, older music,
Yeah.
you know, the beauty of it.
I mean, that's a cool thing about music. You could listen to whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Like the other day, I went to a concert. It was a Hiatus Coyote. You know who they are?
No.
It's this Australian like jazz, hip hop, electronic band. Bro, they was so fucking fire. Like,
Wow.
no,
Like,
they won. I don't know if they won Grammys, but they've been nominated for Grammys and shit. Like, they're
oh,
pretty good.
really?
They've been sampled a lot, but I don't know. I just fuck with all types of music.
See, like your brain when it comes to music is very, very different. Like you see music in a different way than I do. I don't really know how to explain the way I do it, but it's like you really look into it, it's like, yeah, like it's just the way. Like, you know, it's like you feel the
I do.
vibe of it.
For sure, bro. I love to analyze music. I just love music, bro. Like, that's why I do it. Like, I really do love music. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's so dope. Just like seeing the components and how everything meshes together and the artists that make it and why they make it and what
How
it
it turns into a
represents.
symphony.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everything just starts adding up and just creates something beautiful.
Bro, hold the fuck on, bro. I didn't even realize. Hold on, bro. Let me take a sip of my water real quick.
Yeah, in that kickback. That kickback mug available down in the description.
Buy it.
Yes. Follow what he said. Not because I told you, because he told you.
It's the most coziest mug for drinking. It's got a good grip to it. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like I.
Is it balanced? Is it balanced?
Look
Check it
how
out.
look how balanced it is right now.
Damn, it's like
Ain't
Thanos.
nothing spilling out this bitch right now.
They're perfectly balanced, as everything should
I could
be.
give it a little swirl, bro.
Yeah.
Nothing. It's not gonna spill.
Mm-mm.
That's
They don't work like that.
it's quality.
Yeah, content.
But anyways,
That was a great ad right there. You know, I'm gonna definitely.
I mean,
use
bro,
that.
I want a fucking mug. I'm gonna buy one.
Yep, they're
'cause I-
available down in the description, so you already know.
But hell yeah,
But music, back to music.
yeah.
What's it called? Like when I think of
I love music.
Yeah, you love music. When I think of music, I think of like I don't know. When I think of like genius, I really do think of people like Kanye West after that documentary, and that's what I envision. I'm like, damn, like that mentality to have that in your art is freaking crazy.
Yeah, I feel like the reason why I respect people like Kanye and those type of artists is just because like, you could tell that they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like to the absolute most extreme. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's just no fucks given. And like people underestimate that. Like that's not easy to do. It's not easy to just give absolutely no fucks.
Especially now, dude, where everything is just like, you really said that shit? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay, boom, canceled, bitch.
Bruh, literally, like,
Yeah,
and it's like aggressive and
yeah,
mean
very aggressive and mean.
Yeah, bro, like,
The internet's mean.
yeah, it is. I mean, and like the internet's like it's whatever, you know what I'm saying? People talk shit on the internet. It's like what the fuck, like, but then like I don't know, like it definitely has real life consequences with Kanye specifically. Like he got dropped from all of his shit or whatever, but like that's why I like.
Like even that, like it's controversy, but in a way, it's really him. He's like, nah, like this is how I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
I don't care how the fuck y'all think. I'm gonna do it this way, my way.
that's at least like respectable. Like, all right,
Yeah,
he really don't give a fuck. Like, okay, well, maybe not some of the shit he said is respectable, but you know what I mean. Like,
yeah. It's like,
like,
listen, like I get what you mean.
like the fact that he could just like just not give a fuck and just really say how he feels,
Yeah,
regardless of whether how he feels is right or not. Like, that's pretty cool to me. Like, why not? But I'm talking more in the sense of like the music, you know what I mean? Because like that translates to the music. Like when you hear some of Kanye's music and Jay-Z and people like that, it's like you could tell like that they mean it. That's like, I don't know.
it's like really free. Like they really mean it, and they don't care about how they say it. They're gonna say it
Yeah.
because they fucking can. And what are you
Yeah.
gonna do about it? You know, I'm Kanye. I'm Jay-Z.
And no one's gonna say it the way they gonna say it. You know what I mean?
At the same time, it's like, what do you know?
Yeah.
I don't know shit. Yeah, you're right, Kanye. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know shit.
For real.
I'm a fucking dumbass. I'm sorry. I get it.
Even though he might not know it, but it's just the confidence and the, I don't know.
The experience, bro. After doing it for so fucking long, it's like you know exactly what you're looking for, how you're gonna get it.
But I feel like you gotta have that from the start though. Like, I don't know. Like you watch like UFC and the fighting and all that stuff. Like,
Yeah.
like the top fighters that you fuck with, bro, are probably the guys that really don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
you really don't
that
give a
you
fuck.
could just tell they're fucking savage animals, like fucking ready
And
to
they
kill.
test these motherfuckers and they're learning their lesson.
Yeah.
You know Dustin Poirier?
Yeah.
They some guy went up to his wife right in front of Dustin Poirier, like you, me and you, right? Wife, Dustin Poirier. The guy comes over and talks to his wife right in front of Dustin Poirier without hesitation. Dustin Poirier just comes up and boom, boom, knocks his ass out on the floor.
I'm telling you, bro,
Why
it's
the fuck
real,
you
bro.
messing with
Like
it?
exactly. Why the that fool deserve that shit? Like you're
Yeah.
a fucking dumbass. You going up to talking to a fucking. He's a trained assassin, bro. Like
Yeah.
you fucking stupid.
It's like you're poking a bear and you're like, I'm not gonna get bit. Like,
Yeah.
motherfucker, yes, you are.
Like I respect that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I respect those fighters that is just like you could tell like, hey, it takes a certain level of I don't give a fuck to do that
Yeah.
shit. You know what I
and
mean?
you listen to their like life story and like how they came up and like what they had to go through to not give a fuck. You're like, yep, I can see how.
It makes sense.
It
you know
makes
what I mean?
fucking sense.
It makes sense. But I feel like it's to a certain extent like shit that can be applied to everything, bro. Like that's why I get inspired by that because I try to not give a fuck in my music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I just make music just for what I feel and shit. Like the podcast, bro, the Kickback Podcast. It's like that's what's cool about it because it's like we could just talk shit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like
And I really want to get to that position because it is hard getting to that position where you're like, you don't give a fuck about what you say. Because at the same time, you're thinking, there's people listening. I don't really know. I don't really know what they're going to think.
yeah.
But at the end of the day, I really don't give a fuck.
Whether they love or hate it, bro, they can
Yep.
watch it.
Yeah,
But
It says
mean,
one viewer. And I'm like, cool, dope.
yeah. But I mean, I found that people usually are able, at least if you come from a genuine, real place, like
Yeah.
people always relate. You know what I mean? Like,
And they don't always have to like what you do.
yeah, exactly.
You know, so you have to be okay with it. It's just like, cool, go like something else. But there's a whole bunch of other people right here that do like what I do.
Mm-hmm.
It's not for everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why you can't give a fuck, bro. Because someone's always going to judge it.
Yeah, for sure.
Someone's always going to judge you and what you do.
Now the world's full of a bunch of judges.
Fuck, bro. And all the judges got iPhones and shit and Twitter fingers and shit. So I could see how it could affect people. But I don't know. I seen how you move, and that's what, and going back to what I was saying, that's why I fuck with our circle, because everyone in our circle is like individual, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
it's
nobody
fucking
gives a
cool.
fuck. Like
It's like everyone's their own superstar, you know? It's like,
Yeah.
and you can see it. It's like, oh, that's Ryan DeLon. Oh, that's, you know, in their own way. Oh, that's Okeke. Oh, that's Adrian.
Yeah.
You know, everyone shines in their own way.
Fuck yeah, bro. And it's dope.
You could kind of like feel it, I would say. Like when we go to like like family parties that they have or that we have, you really feel the environment of like everyone's there. Like you really feel I don't know, it's like a weird force in the air.
It's cause like,
And then with like the footballers there, you know, like Jordan's cousins and shit, you're like, damn, like where the fuck am I?
it's high vibrational people, bro.
High
Like,
vibrational people, exactly.
like it's motherfuckers that do shit. You know what I mean? It's not motherfuckers that just settle and like are okay with certain things. It's motherfuckers that have a vision, have a certain way of living, have certain codes and fucking values that they approach life with, and that makes a difference. You know what I mean? Like it makes a difference to how you are, what you contribute to the world, what you contribute to your people. You know what I mean? Because it's like it's all energy, bro. It's like
it's weird how we
weird.
like get to that state, like or like that mindset, that energy. Because I get what you mean. It's like we've all been like brought up and we think of like a certain way. It's like very similar but different in our own way. I don't know. It's like you have to really work your way up there. But how do you think you would do that? How do you think you did it?
Like what?
Like get to that mindset of like thinking like that, like free. How you said.
I don't know. I guess for me personally, it's just kind of like you have to make a active decision on who you want to be as a person, right? Like, because there's always like a thing of like, oh, like this is who I am, and you know this is who I want to be, whatever. But it's like it really is a powerful thing what you tell yourself of who you are. You know what I mean? Like if you tell yourself, all right, I'm an energetic person. Like I'm gonna be like this, and this. I am this type of way.
Yeah.
If you tell yourself enough and you just like you kind of force yourself to do it enough, like you just start doing it. You know what I mean? Like
You know, and I've heard about that. They say that it's like hypnotizing yourself.
yeah, and I mean, obviously, like I think there's a balance. Like obviously, you're born a certain type of way. You like certain things, and like there's certain things you can't control, but like you can always, if you want to be something, you can always become something. And it's really just okay, I'm gonna switch it. And then that's it, bro. Like that's really all it is. Like I don't know how to explain it in a way that makes sense.
Yeah, it's really
Like-
hard to explain because it's just that like power. Like think about like the Renaissance artists, right? Like the 4 Renaissance artists right there. You see them. It's like how did they get to that position where they're thinking and seeing the world in different perspectives? Because the shit that they've made like throughout their life was fucking incredible, bro. It's like no one else is thinking that way.
It's gotta be like shrooms or something, bro.
Right, some shit like that. You think that's what it is?
I don't know, bro. Like I don't know. It could be.
It could be true. Yeah, that's
I know
what
I don't know because I feel like I could have been the same way if I've never done shrooms too. So
Yeah.
I feel like certain people, you know, certain situations, but like
I feel like
I don't know. It's
shrooms
weird.
for me when I did it, it was like it just affirmed it. So it's like I was thinking it and I was like, nah, like what's the real answer? What's the real answer?
Yeah.
And then I was like, boom, this is what
Yeah.
it is. And I'm
Me
like,
too.
oh shit.
Like I was already on that path.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like it just like sped it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But like I don't know. I'm not trying to endorse shrooms. I feel like it has to do something like
Well, I'm not trying to endorse anything either. It's just it's like
it's just real life shit,
Yeah,
bro.
we're
That's
just
just
having
real
the-
life what we experience. You
like,
know what I mean? Like
I'm thinking of like how it works. Is it good for you? Is it bad for you? I don't really know. So there's like it's questions that we are able to talk about. It's like,
Yeah.
what do you think? What do I think?
I mean,
So it's like,
yeah, from my personal experience, like
Like I'm not here telling you go do some shrooms. If you guys want to go do it, it's up to you at the end of the day. Like I'm not saying, you know, do what
Yeah.
you want to do.
exactly. And we live in America. Like you really do whatever you want to
Do whatever the fuck you- Land of the free. But you guys aren't thinking that way.
do.
That's what we're trying to get to. That's the point.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it has to do kind of sort of with like, at least for me, kind of understanding, you know, where you are within like a whole context. Like,
Uh-huh.
I feel like people that are disconnected with the things around them are like, it causes them to be low vibrational. You know what I mean? Because it's like, they don't understand how everything kind of comes into play. You know what I mean? Like, let me elaborate a little bit more because it's kind of like
Yeah, I think I'm getting the grasp of what you're saying, but I kind of want to hear like how your mind's like gonna say it.
yeah, like for example,
Uh-huh.
someone like I've met some people that are from like nothing, you know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? The gutter, like
Yeah, absolutely nothing.
yeah. And like when I talk to them, certain people, it's like they're so disconnected from what is actually happening, whether it be because of addiction problems or eating habits or just life situations, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
So sometimes when you're not as connected with number one yourself, number two everything around you, number three like a higher source, like it's like a your your inner self is distraught, you know what I mean? Like you're trying to fix yourself.
Yeah.
And
Your
at the same
subconscious, it's not good.
Yeah.
You're in the back of your head. You're thinking, "Fuck, I'm not feeling good. I'm not feeling good," and that's because you're not feeling good in yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And even if it's not like something that you're constantly thinking all day, it's there.
In the
You
back
know
of
what I
your
mean?
mind, your
And even
subconscious.
if you don't know that it's there, like it could be there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
My dad always, when I talk to him, because we talk a lot about this kind of stuff. We talk about because we like to learn about Socrates and like philosophy, religion, shit like that. That's what we like, spend our time doing. He always says like, protect your subconscious. Like you're so important. Like, he's like, that's why they tell you like, don't do anything bad. That is bad. The whole thing about sin is about the same thing. It ties back to your subconscious. If you're going cheat, like yeah, you can move on, but in the back of your head, you're like, fuck, I cheated. Oh, I cheated. It's guilt. So it does come and haunt you, and it can torment you like really, really bad.
And in ways that maybe a lot of people don't even acknowledge, like, and that they never even know.
Future relationships, how your new perspective on the way you think. It might like really corrupt the way you think.
Yeah. And so comparing that to someone that, okay, maybe they're not as like, talkative or something, but they know who they are as a person. They know
What's the word? What?
antisocial or
No,
something.
not antisocial. It's like they're very reserved. What's the word for it? Well, they're not like a people person. They're introvert.
Introvert, exactly.
Yeah.
Someone who may be introverted or maybe they're outgoing or whatever, but you could tell that they know what they like.
Yep.
They know what they don't like. They know what they want to do. They have some sort of, maybe not like a super structured routine, but like some sort of consistency in their lives in a healthy way. And
I wake up every day and snort a lot of cocaine.
yeah, that's not what I mean by consistency at all. But like, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That creates some sort of like inner connection with who you are as a person, and if you know who you are as a person,
understanding, yeah,
like you can do a lot more. You know what I mean? You understand that we're all just trying to survive on this planet. We're all just human beings. We're all like,
because
there's
like a whole like thought process of like, oh, you shouldn't be an introvert. You want to be an extrovert so that people can like you and this and that. But like me, I would say I'm an introvert. Like I really do get along with people. I know how to like really get out there, but in reality, I'd rather just like keep to myself, like be a little bit more closed. But once I feel comfortable, I have no problem.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is like being an introvert is just like being okay with just being by yourself, like being who you are. So it's like that same setting of like, oh yeah, I'm not like anxious or anything when I'm around people or anything like that.
Yeah.
But it's like I know who I want to have around me. So it's like it's okay if I don't have many friends or I'm not trying to attract many people. It's just if you're cool, I'm gonna have you right here.
I'm the same fucking way, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm really the same way. I don't really be liking going out and like.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it's a vibe, and if it's an occasion, like I'll pop out, have a great time. But
Exactly.
Like, yeah, I like watching movies and shit.
I like staying in. I like smoking a little weed. I like,
exactly. It's a vibe. But Yeah, bro. I'm the same type. I'm the same exact fucking way.
Yeah, there's like a bad connotation sometimes to being an introvert. That's why it's like, yo,
Yeah.
you're lonely, you're this. And you're like, no, it's just I like being by myself. I don't mind being by myself.
Yeah.
You have to be around other people to be happy. That's the difference.
Yeah. And it comes back from the same thing. It's like that's what I really was trying to say all that just to say like, okay, this is what a high vibrational person is and what a low vibrational person is. And like, that's exactly right, bro. Like someone who needs to be around or someone who needs a lot of something else to make them happy, it's a low vibrational person, bro.
Yep.
It kind of like just it clashes, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's not like it's not because they don't fit, it's because they don't know like what's going on within themselves, and you can tell like that they can't see the situation and really assess it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's those like high vibrational, like when we were talking about the UFC fighters, or even with like the people that you make music with, it's like they've been through a lot to gain that high vibration. You know, it's like they've really experienced a lot to understand themselves and achieve the high vibration that you're talking about. So when you're around them, you're like, oh yeah, like this is great. You feel welcome there. You know,
that's the. I'm so, bro. We are on the same.
That's
page
why I
right
wanted
now.
to have this podcast.
We are on the same page right now. Yes, I think that's exactly right, bro. Because it's like, not saying that if you haven't been through anything crazy, you can't reach a higher vibrational stage and get to that level. But if you've been through some shit, it's different. You know what I mean? Like,
and it doesn't even have to be like that bad. Like you don't have to go and lose somebody. You don't have to go and like come up from nowhere. But it's like, it's that work ethic or that work that you put in yourself. That like what's the word that I'm looking for? Dedication. What's the word I'm looking for? Discipline that you put in yourself. Like for example, like me, if I can show you that I can draw really, really well, I can show you why. It's because I put myself through all this fucking practice here and all these different pages of different drawings and different techniques that I had to achieve over the years.
Right.
You know, so when it comes to art, I can be the same way. Same with you. Well, I can show you what I've been through. I've made through this many amount of music, you know, different kinds of genres, different kinds of styles, different kinds of tempos, different rhythms that I understand now. So that's why I'm at this high vibrational, because I understand it about myself.
Yeah, exactly right, bro. Like you said, bro, the discipline and the experience aspect of it is really crucial, because it's like once you struggle a little bit to do something, once you like put energy into it, like the more energy you put into it, the more it kind of feeds back to you. You know what I mean? Especially with art, because that's what art is. Art is, bro. Wow. Art is it's all vibrational expression, bro.
Yeah, creativity,
like,
bro.
When you look at a painting, what is a painting? It's colors on a piece of paper that reflect back at you. What are colors? It's fucking waves. You know what I mean? It's literally visual vibrations hitting your eyeballs at different frequencies to create different colors.
Yep.
And so when you channel a certain type of frequency and put that into your art, it reflects back. You know what I mean? Because it's creating a frequency, because it's a piece of art. Same with music. Music is sound waves. So sound waves are vibrations. Like you literally see speakers vibrating. Like, so it's an energy. So if you put, like when I work with artists, that's the one thing I tell them. Like, you could sound like shit, but if your energy is good, if your energy is on point and you mean what the fuck you're saying, people are gonna fuck with it.
And it goes the same with yourself. If you put that same amount of energy into yourself, like it's gonna show. You're gonna feel better. You're gonna look better. You're like, you even say like, all of a sudden your skin is glowing. You're like, oh shit! It's because you're really taking care of yourself, fool. You know, you're working out, you're drinking water, you're doing the healthy shit, the way you're supposed to do it.
Yeah,
you're gonna feel a lot better.
Exactly.
And it's gonna show. Same with music. Same with anything that you put your mind to. And that's what you see from the artists that you have there. It's like they've all put in that same energy into themselves. And even if they haven't like fully gotten there, it's like they're on their way, and you see it. You're like, this is freaking cool.
I mean, we're all on our way.
Yeah, you like seeing the process, you know?
Yeah.
So that's the toughest part, is that process of like, how come it's not sounding good? how come it's not the way I want it to? How come I'm struggling to get this shit? And you start like getting frustrated almost, right?
I mean, not really, bro, because it's like the way I look at music now, it's like I could listen to something I made a long time ago, and I don't think like, well, sometimes I think, oh yeah, I would have done this, and this, but
Yeah.
but I'm not like it sounds like shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You're like, damn. Look where
no, I'm
started.
more like bro, like that shit is hard. Like if I did it the way I wanted to do it now, it wouldn't have hit the same way because that's what that was meant to be at that time.
Yeah,
you know
that's what you
mean?
felt at that time. At that time, you felt this way.
And that was where my level of music was at. So that's where my, like you said, that's the
Yeah.
amount of energy I had put into music at that time. That's what you got. You know what I mean? Like there's some songs, bro, like that I listen to, bro. Like, okay, you know Riff Raff?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so he has this song called the Versace Python Freestyle, bro. Fuck classic. You need to look it up.
Okay.
On YouTube, it blew up, bro, and it was just a freestyle him rapping over like the laptop playing music. And then he recorded like a studio version of it. But when I hear it, bro, the studio version obviously is cleaner, but I don't like it.
It's not authentic.
It doesn't hit the same, bro.
No, that first time he fucking felt it.
Bro, the energy was different when he was freestyling with the Versace on and the Python and bro, like that shit was different. And you could tell, bro, like you could feel that shit. So it's like, that's why I'm not like ever upset about, oh, why is it not sounding right or something like that? Cause it's like, whatever is coming out, whatever lyrics I said, like if I don't fuck with the lyrics, it's like, well, I wrote it because I felt it in that moment. So it's like,
now you understood. Yeah, you understand it more. That's the thing.
yeah.
Cause I like you've like when you make music. Do you ever get through that little process, kind of like speed bump where you're like, shit, I can't. Like it's fucking hard.
Yeah. I mean,
Because
at
now,
one point,
because like when you make music, at the end of the day, like you're like, fuck yeah, this came out freaking nice, right? So you do have that sense of accomplishment, you know, that like it feels fucking good. You get that little dopamine hit, right? Like this feels nice. But like without that little struggle, you wouldn't have gotten to that. What's it called? To that feeling, to the what you feel now. Now you understand that because I had to make this song this way and figure it out. It came out and I felt it good the way it came out.
Yeah. I mean, there was definitely a lot of times where I would be like, yo, like, especially, okay, maybe not from the creative standpoint, but from the technical standpoint.
Exactly, yeah.
From like a mixing standpoint, I remember I would like go to my car and I'd be like, yo, like, it sounded so good on my headphones and so good on my speakers. And now it sounds like absolute dog shit in my car. Like, why? Like, why is it? And like, it's definitely trial and error, and you have to just fucking work and learn and watch YouTube videos and take classes and mix hundreds and thousands of songs and go through it. But then
Go
like
through the
you kind
science
of
of
reach a
it.
point, where it's just like. But even now, bro, like there's so much technology coming out that it's like.
It does it for you now too.
Well, yeah, all the AI shit, but like there's so much new technology that I have to stay on my toes. You know, I have to keep learning every day. Like. There's so much, bro, and so many different new plugins, and like they have the Dolby Atmos where you can mix in like surround sound.
Yeah,
and,
like me back then, I used to be like a huge gamer. I used to stream and stuff, and now my little brother comes and talks to me about like video games that are coming out and like how they're doing it and the new console and shit. And I'm like, fuck, I have no idea what the hell is going on in this world anymore. I really left that world.
Yeah.
So I get what you mean. You really stay in your little world.
I have to, bro.
Yeah, you
have to.
Keep building, keep creating.
Cause fuck, bro, this shit changes every day. Like I played The Last of Us for the first time, bro. Fucking gas.
Yeah.
But like I was playing it, and my brother was like, "Yo, like this is way different than when I played it." Like, cause it was like a remastered version. So like everything changes, bro. All the technology is advancing so fast, bro. And it's like, yeah, you gotta stay on your toes.
You gotta stay on your toes and always be learning. What's it called? I always say that you should focus on building your castle, like your kingdom, right? So it's like the world is like its own kingdom, but it's time for you to like branch out and make your own, like as much as you can. Oh, have you heard of the allegory of the cave?
Yeah, I think so. It's the one with like the shadows or something.
Yeah. It's exactly like that. I've left that world, and now you're in your own world.
Yeah.
And that's what's cool, because you see everyone's world when you're around them. That's what it is. It's
Yeah.
like you look at them, you're like, oh shit, like this
Yeah.
guy's figured something out, that guy's figured something out, that guy's
Yeah.
figured something out. And it really shows in their
Turn
music.
around.
Yeah. Turn the fuck around.
It's just crazy, bro. Yeah, really. And especially in a creative space, like it's important to just have that aspect of knowing yourself. Cause like I feel like being creative
Mm-hmm.
is really just making decisions and
Yeah.
being confident in your decisions that you make.
Huh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cause like if you see a painter or like you see a painting and you see like it's not like it's like abstract, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like random shit. But you could tell that they meant when they
Every-
did that, bro. When they
Exactly.
did this one
Yeah.
and they hit this little they meant that shit, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
We've been analyzing a lot of paintings and stuff like that, and it's freaking incredible, bro.
right?
The Death of Socrates is a beautiful freaking painting. The way they analyze it and shit,
What the hell?
it's insane. It's like everything has a meaning to it. So it's not just an old man there. It's not just light right there. No, it's meaning something. It's meaning something here. So it's like when you understand all of it, you're like, wow, that's a
It's
beautiful.
decisions, bro.
Yeah.
And you respect the artist, like, cause
Yeah.
then it's like, damn, like,
You think Michelangelo went and just freaking fucked around and made the Sistine Chapel?
hell no,
Nah, bro. He put a lot of thought process into that.
You don't just make some shit like that. Like, that shit is that's some other shit. You know what I mean?
Michelangelo would stay up and not eat or sleep sometimes, and he have a freaking little candle on his hat or something while he's painting day and night.
That's purpose.
Yeah.
That's someone with purpose. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So, like, I don't know. When it comes to purpose, it's like, what do you think his purpose would be? Like, what do you think your purpose is in music?
My purpose in music is my music to me is like therapeutic, but my place within music as an industry and in the world is like I'm that artist that is like, okay, yeah, when I listen to, especially with this next project I'm gonna drop, bro, I want it to be like, oh yeah, when I listen to that like got me through some shit in life. You know what I mean? Or oh, like, yeah, that was like, bro, when I was listening to that, bro, like fuck, like, you know what I mean? Like I want them to remember a time in their life when they were listening to my album. You know what I mean?
Like it just hits the freaking I wouldn't say it's the sense of nostalgia, but in a way it kind of is. It's like it brings you back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
And it helps. I wanted to help people and like just like, cause like this type of shit that we're talking about, like we understand it, you know what I mean? But there's a lot of people that don't know and have never heard anyone say this, you know what I mean? Have never heard like, yo, like you can just be yourself and be confident in that and it will work for you. Just fucking stay disciplined, have goals and work
don't
towards
give a
them.
fuck.
Yeah, and don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like don't give a fuck at all. Like not a lot of people hear that, you know what I mean?
It's the authenticity, I think. That's what we're losing. Like this podcast, for example, I can try to be like the top podcasters, freaking Impulsive, Joe Rogan, like be like them, but it's like it's just another freaking podcast. It's like, no, because at the same time, throughout this process of like podcasting, it's like another art in itself that I'm just learning and figuring out. So at the same time, it's like I'm slowly adapting and evolving my style, you know? So I haven't fully found it yet, but I'm getting closer to it. Maybe that's the purpose.
I think you're pretty close.
I think that's the purpose in itself, you know? Is like always keep building.
Yeah. I mean, and just keep trusting your gut, bro. Like, I know you've been working hard at this shit for years now. So
Yeah.
it's like, fuck yeah, bro. Like, this shit's hard. That's why I'm like, you're like, bro, are you down to come on the podcast? Like, yeah, bro.
You know,
hell
and even
yeah,
that,
I'm
like a little
grateful.
step like
I'm
that
grateful.
of like, well, I'm grateful for having you here, bro.
Thank
What's
you.
it called? But even that, like little sending messages like that, having people just come out here, that's something that I'm really building on too, because I'm not used to having people come over and like come and kick it with me, you know, like this. So it's like stepping out of your comfort zone, getting prepared to like meet someone's new world, and like whatever your truth is about to be changed in some sort of way.
Yeah.
You know, and you come out differently. That's what I've experienced from these podcasts too. After the conversations that I've been having with people, we both come out with something different, like a different perspective. you go home, you start talking to people like, oh yeah, well I just did this, and on the podcast they said, you learn something, and that's what I like about these podcasts. You're like, I'm always learning something different from different people.
Yeah, bro. I mean, there's something powerful in that, bro. Talking to people, like, and listening to people, like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
truly listening to people.
yeah,
It's hard.
Yeah, bro. People don't do that.
Not anymore.
Not
It's
at
just
all.
it's more like they're listening, but at the same time, they're right, you're wrong, or they're just looking for something to say back.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Instead of just being like, all right, what the fuck is this guy trying to tell me?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
like,
Or like,
uh-huh.
how is he really thinking? Like,
Uh-huh.
well, what the fuck is he really about? You know what I mean? Like,
Okay, he believes that, but do I believe that?
yeah.
Yeah.
And if he believes that, okay, like, why? You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah.
What is there behind what he's saying? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just like judging. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Acting emotionally on how you feel about the person.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, you feel like this, but think like logically for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Do you really feel like that about that person? Like, are they really cool? And you're like, yeah. Okay, then cool.
I can fuck with them.
I can fuck with them. Okay, then cool.
Yeah.
But
hell yeah.
if you're saying, I don't know if I should, maybe you should trust your gut. How you said, trust your gut.
Mm-hmm.
There's something in that. I haven't really learned much about it, but I've been seeing it come across a couple of times. I just haven't like really studied it. And it's like trusting your gut. That in itself means something. Like there's a reason why you should trust your gut.
Yeah, bro. That's like I don't know, like a spiritual thing, I think. Like
Oh yeah,
like while we were talking about
because
Da
there is
Vinci,
something about the gut, like when it comes to spirituality, right?
I don't know.
I thought so.
This is just an Urgi theory, like
Yeah. See, this is something I want to add on the podcast is have someone right there that can shut up for us.
straight up, bro.
Yeah, and so we're like, oh yeah. So now we're not like sitting here all clueless and shit.
I think you're right though, because now that you say that, I feel like I have heard that before. Like,
Right.
someone saying that your gut is connected somehow, like. But I think it's true though, because
Uh-huh.
like I've noticed that when it's like for example, when I play poker, bro.
Uh-huh.
If I trust my gut, I win every time, bro. I swear, bro. I've won poker tournaments where it's just like, but on those days, I'm just like, I'm not even thinking. I'm just like, yep. All right, here we go. Boom.
Yeah,
boom,
the
boom.
confidence.
Like, yeah, bro.
It's the high
like,
vibration.
Yep.
Yep.
When you able to tap in, bro, you got that motherfucker.
You saw that shit, bro? I'm fucking fast with it.
Snatched him. That's funny as hell.
Yeah, I'm like a snake.
But, bro, my brother has a snake, and hopefully he watches this shit because he needs to know. That motherfucker is like getting aggressive as hell, and I don't know what we need to do about it.
Do you guys feed him live animals?
No, frozen.
What? He's getting aggressive?
Yeah.
Crazy. I mean, I don't really know that much about snakes, but I thought like they'll only get aggressive if you give them like things to hunt.
I don't know, bro.
Like, does it try to bite you?
I walk into my brother's room, bro. All right, before he left for the tour,
Uh-huh.
the snake wouldn't give a fuck. Would never come out of its little rock, whatever. Now I walk in the room, bro, and the snake is just like, and it just
Okay.
it's like coiled up out of the rock and just like staring me down, bro. And I move like this, and then the snake will just go. And just like follow me, bro, every single time.
And you
I
think
walk in
that's
the
what
room.
makes it aggressive? What if it's like fucking Karate Kid, bro, and you're just like, fuck it.
Hell no,
And
bro. That
shit.
motherfucker, I could see it.
Yeah.
I could tell. I could feel
He-
vibrations from a snake, bro.
He's out here for blood.
Yo,
Yeah.
yo.
Don't play it.
I don't play with that snake, bro. Hell no. That motherfucker's crazy.
Yeah, you're good here. I'm good over there.
And
My
I
dad
li-
don't trust snakes
I used
either.
to fuck with snakes, but no. no
After
more.
after him, no more.
No more, bro.
I've never fucked with snakes.
No.
What about people who fuck with snakes?
I don't know, bro. I guess, but it's like you're either like different or just a fucking dumbass. Like if you fucked with snakes, you have to have got bit. And
Yeah,
if you've gotten bit
a
by a
couple of
snake,
times.
why do you still fuck with snakes?
Yeah, it's like if a dog bites me, like I'm either gonna hit the dog because like get the fuck off of me, or I'm not gonna have another dog.
Yeah, I mean, I fuck with dogs.
Yeah, dogs are cool.
But like, I don't know, man. I guess I haven't been around enough reptiles to say, but fuck.
Yeah,
Hell
maybe
no.
just
The snakes are scary, bro. I don't fuck with snakes.
it's a different
Even-
understanding.
And it's like a snake. I mean, my brother's snake is pretty big, but it's like a snake. a garden snake, you know what I'm saying? A pet snake is like probably like this big.
Is
you know
it
what I'm
skinny
saying?
or like a fat fucking snake?
Bro, my brother's snake is fat, bro, and it's like probably like this big. Like, it's a pretty big fucking snake,
Damn.
and it's fat.
Yeah.
And
What does it eat?
mice.
Mice, like little
Mice.
white ones.
We used to get white ones, but then I don't know. I think Petco like switched, and now they got black mice.
Bro, I don't trust Petco.
Why?
Petco be doing some shit to these stuff.
I mean, probably.
Yeah, I'd rather, I don't know. I need to find like better places to like buy stuff. Because Petco, I don't know. There's something wrong with the shit that I've bought from Petco.
What do you mean?
It never lasts like the way it's supposed to.
Like toys and shit.
No, like even like plants or like or the fish or the little shrimp and shit. Like I don't know. Or either that or my dogs just never like the shit that I get from Petco. I don't know. Maybe they're just picky.
They're like, we fuck with.
Maybe
PetSmart.
I'm the problem. You know?
Maybe it's me.
Yeah, maybe it's me and my fucking dog.
That's funny as hell. I like dogs a lot, man. I feel like dogs are cool pets. Oh, bro, did you know the snake bit my brother?
Why?
I don't know, bro. After I seen the snake attack my brother, I don't fuck with snakes.
Yeah, same. Like if I see a snake fucking latch on me, I'm never touching that snake again. I don't give a fuck.
I don't know, cause that's the thing. Cause we went to Petco.
Yeah.
Like the snake bit my brother, right? Oh my god. All right, so the snake bit this motherfucker, bro, and then like it was like eating him, bro. It was like on his finger.
And like coiling around and shit.
It was like coiled around his hand, and then it would just be like, and like just start like chomping his hand down, bro. And then like we didn't know what the fuck to do. Like it's not like it was letting go. It was trying to eat him more, bro. Like the snake is fucking stupid. Like I don't know. Maybe there's something wrong with this snake. Like
maybe it's just an asshole.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So then like we went to Petco and we're like, yo, is there anyone here that can help us like with this fucking snake?
That too. Behavior from freaking animals at Petco different from like when you like. Did you buy the animal from Petco?
No, he got it from a friend, but I don't know where the friend got it from.
Oh,
it could be a Petco snake.
could be a Petco.
It could be.
Could be a Petco.
We're not ruling it out.
Yeah.
If anything, I'm more convinced that it is a Petco snake.
Yeah, because if you get it from they say like if you get it from a breeder and they're like the first thing that you see or some shit that connection, it's like a huge imprint. They'll never attack you. But I don't know. I've seen some people fucking die.
I don't know, man. But that snake is aggressive.
Yeah, I don't fuck with snakes. I don't think I ever will. It's like, okay, even if I like accept the snake, it's just you stay over there. I'm not fucking with you like that, bro. Like you're a snake and you're cool, but
And snakes don't like to be fucked with. Like, I don't know.
yeah,
It's
I like
weird.
to be fucked with either, snake. Fuck that.
Yeah, like get the fuck out of here.
Because listen, it's either you're gonna bite me and then I'm gonna bite you back, or we just stay away from each other.
I told, cause like, man, I'll stomp a snake out. Like I don't give a
Right?
fuck, bro. I'll kill that motherfucker, bro.
Kick it away, yeah.
Hell no.
Have you seen that video? They're like in the dirt and he's like walking and there's a freaking snake in front of him and his dog just comes out of nowhere, just freaking grabs the snake and starts like
Oh yeah, I have seen
tossing
that
it. He's
shit.
like,
And they're
"Thanks."
like, I don't know what the dog's name is, but they're like, just yell at him like, yo, let him go, let him go.
He just freaking launches the snake all the way over there and he's just like,
Dog's like, what the fuck is this little bitch ass snake gonna do to me? Like,
yeah, I'm gonna fucking kill this snake.
for real.
What the hell? Like in reality, like why are we afraid of a snake?
It's not that I'm afraid of it, but it's like I've seen them attack.
If it has poison, that's different.
Yeah, like I'm not trying to get attacked by any animal. You know what I mean?
But
Like,
if you're just like a non-poisonous snake, like I'll stomp you out. I'll fucking I don't know.
but still, I'm still not trying to get attacked by a non-poisonous snake. You know
oh yeah,
what I
for
mean?
sure.
Like,
I'd rather just stay away. But like
Yeah.
if it were to come to that situation, I feel like
Oh,
I'd be
yeah,
okay. Like I fuck up a snake.
yeah, for real.
Like we talk about coyotes because they're always around here.
Yeah,
Like I'll fuck up a coyote.
I think I could fuck up a coyote
right?
too, bro. Like,
I get in a nice fucking head like I just shook the hell out of it.
yeah, like I'm not scared of a coyote. If it's like even if it's like two, you know what I mean? I feel like I could take two. But once we get more of a bigger pack of coyotes, then it's like, all right, maybe I should just get.
But
in my
like
car
pull out a
and
mountain lion on me.
Even battle, even battle.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to take that mountain lion out.
50-50.
It's do or die time for real.
I feel like I could take a mountain lion, bro. I don't know.
think
Maybe
so?
I'm just a little too confident in myself, but like,
All right, what about a bear?
like if it came to survival situation, I think I could take on a mountain lion. A bear's gonna fucking kill me, bro.
Bro,
A bear's gonna do this and I'm dead. Like,
Yeah,
there's
like,
no
they'll take up
stopping
your
a bear.
fucking head.
You know what I mean?
People really think that they could take out a bear. Like, no, you can't.
Hell no.
Have you ever seen a bear, a full-grown grizzly, mad as fuck at you?
Yeah, bro.
No.
Those motherfuckers are fast, strong, big, fucking can get up on 2 legs. Like,
Yeah, and they climb trees.
how
What
the
are you
fuck
gonna
you gonna
do?
hide from a bear?
You're gonna swim away? Motherfuckers can swim.
You trying to go inside somewhere? They'll bust down the door. Like,
Yeah.
a little lock is not gonna protect you from a fucking 700-pound grizzly bear. Like,
It's okay. I'll just freaking cover like this and play dead. Like, motherfucker will still take a bite at you. I don't
yeah,
care.
hell no.
They say not to run from them.
Yeah, I mean,
They run fucking fast. There's no way
Yeah,
you're
bro.
outrunning a grizzly either.
but I mean, if you're face to face with a bear, bro, like, you gotta just like puff up, like hit one of those.
You think so? Because they're gonna stand up and go, "What's up, then, bitch?"
Well, what do you do then? Just
And they have claws, bro. They'll go
'Cause
like
I-
this. And
I've-
they, like,
they'll flip you
literally,
off.
they'll literally go like this to you or some
like fuck
shit.
you, bitch.
And they'll fucking murder you right there.
But do they even eat humans?
They can.
Mm.
That's the thing. Do
Or
they?
They don't
can.
eat meat though, do
Yeah,
they?
they do.
I know they eat like fish and shit, but do they go out and kill like deer?
I think so.
Bears are eating deers.
I think so.
I'm discovering this, bro.
You think, really?
I don't know. I don't know
Bears
enough about
eat-
bears.
Let me see. I'm gonna fucking look it up. What's my fucking phone? I felt a vibration over here. Do bears eat? Oh wait. Do bears eat deers? Do bears eat deers? Deer. It's not deers. It's deer.
Deer.
Yeah. Black bears are also known to hunt and kill large deer for food. Damn! Look at this fucking grizzly taking out.
Oh fuck, bro. Yeah.
I'm not fucking with a grizzly.
Yeah, there's no way, bro.
I always say I would
You
like to
can't
be a bear.
fuck with a grizzly.
What do you think you
It's
would be
death.
if you were an animal?
I feel like I would be an eagle.
An eagle.
Yeah.
Because I always say I want to be a bear. Like
bear?
bear's my thing. I love the way bears are. I don't know why. Like when I think of a bear, I think of someone who's like, I don't know, like in control, but it's like nobody's fucking with them. It's like they're just doing them. You know, if they want to sit around and do nothing and eat berries all day, like they fucking can. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. It's true. Until someone comes along with a fucking sniper rifle. Boom! Gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch. Exactly.
Welcome to my living room.
Yeah. Now you're just like this on the fucking floor. Just staring at the floor forever. It's like,
Yeah.
berries weren't really worth it.
Nah, bro. Bear is a good spirit animal. Nobody's fucking with a bear.
Brother Bear.
Huh?
Seen that movie, Brother Bear?
Classic, bro.
You know, it's like fucking dope.
Yeah.
You think you'd be an
straight up.
eagle?
I'd be an eagle, bro.
Why
Have you
an
seen
eagle?
like those, like the big ass, like the bald eagles, bro?
Yeah.
20-foot wings, bro. Just with big ass razor sharp fucking talons, bro. They come in, vrah, snipe a fucking salmon from
Yeah,
just 100 feet in the air, bro. Just snipe
Fast
down.
as shit too.
You kidding me?
Have you seen the way they not mate, but the ritual to have a mate?
Nah, but what?
Bro, it's some weird, like, imagine if humans had to go through this shit. Like, I'm gonna look it up.
That's
Bald.
fire, bro.
Let me see. Bald.
I've seen like the bald eagle fights, you know, where they fight each other. That shit's
That
intense
shit's
as fuck.
intense as shit. Eagle.
They're strong animals, bro.
Mating. Is it mating ritual?
I don't know, but
Mating ritual free
this
fall.
is borderline animal pornography, bro.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. Promise you. Look at this shit, bro.
Is that a promise?
Promise you, it's not, bro. Look at this shit. But this is the bald eagle, right? So it's there with this freaking mate or whatever. But in order to like them for them
But
to
you
have
skipping and past all the good shit, bro.
no. They're
They
not
in
gonna
the nest. You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
This is it. Look at like, all right. In order for us to have kids, we have to go through this first. All right. There's no getting around this. Being a courtship ritual. Look at this shit, bro. In order for them to have kids together, they have to go through this. And sometimes they don't make it. They go up in the sky, they grab onto each other's claws, and they just free fall.
No fucking way,
Bro.
They're like, fuck it.
And sometimes they don't make it, and they just both crash into the fucking water and die.
What?
Look at this.
Well, that seems kind of stupid. Like, why would they not like start
Look at
flying?
this shit, bro.
Damn,
Like, this is some... Now that I'm looking at it, this is some crazy shit.
bro. That's like some artistic shit right there.
That's gotta be like... What the fuck? Like...
It said it was because the women wants to make sure that the male is like a brave male.
Yeah, and they're ready to fucking die for them too. It's like, I'm dying, but you're gonna die with me.
Damn,
You're ready to do that shit?
bro,
Like,
that's hard. hard.
Right? It's crazy.
That's like me.
That's how I
die
love
for
to.
my people.
Like, imagine if humans had to go through that. Like, me and you have to go through this, like, super, I don't know, like, crazy ass
lock
ritual.
arms and just fucking whoosh.
Yeah, go through like 10 zombies or something. I don't know.
Bro, that'd be fucking fire.
Yeah, but like, you think you'd be an eagle? What makes you think you'd be an eagle? Like,
they're just majestic, bro. And I feel like I'm kind of like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like
You're
an eagle. Like,
majestic?
I'll
Hell
fly
yeah.
up in my nest. You know what I'm saying? And then when it's time for me to show out, I pop out. Whoosh,
yeah,
bam, get my kill. You know what I'm saying?
go
Chill
home
out,
with a fish.
show out one time, look all fly and shit, fly away,
Yeah.
go back to my nest. and be
Mighty,
chilling,
mighty
bro.
eagle. Have you seen Angry Birds?
Nah.
No, bro, you should watch it. There's a fucking eagle, the mighty eagle. It's fucking
Mighty
hilarious,
Eagle.
bro. I rewatched that
that'd be
movie
me.
with my girlfriend, bro. I had seen it before, but it had been a while, and I watched it with my girlfriend, and I was like, "Wow, this movie's freaking hilarious, dude." I don't think I was high, but but dude, hilarious ass movie.
That's funny, bro. Yeah, that'd be me, the mighty eagle.
The mighty eagle. Hell yeah,
I mean, eagles are cool, bro.
eagles
I fuck
are
with
really
them.
cool.
I've always fucked with birds since I was a little kid.
Me too.
I don't know why.
You know, when I was a kid, in the library at school, because like we had to go to the library like every Friday or some shit and get out a new book and like turn in the old one, get the new one. I'd come out and I always get the same. I'd renew the same book. It was a bird book.
Bro, I do the same shit, bro. I had a bird book that I would look at and I'd be like, whoa, like these eagles are fucking crazy. Like,
But like, yeah, I had some of those, but the one that I always had was like a local bird encyclopedia type of
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
So I was like, okay, that's a cedar waxwing. Oh, that's a northern mockingbird. Oh, that's a ruby hummingbird. You know,
that's
so
funny as hell.
I would always be like that, and I would start drawing the birds, or I would I had a flip phone, and that's what I honestly what started photography. Now that I think about it, like that's a good like start to photography story. I had a flip phone. It was like a cheap free phone that it just you can call on and fucking press the 3, like a calculator almost, right?
Yeah.
And it's a flip phone, and I'm like, cool. And I see a lot of hummingbirds.
Wait, it was the one that would flip like that?
yeah. Just,
I know. Oh no, flip like this. You have the one that would like it
So
would
it would be like-
slide open like
no.
that.
It would be like this, so it'd close.
It goes like that. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I know. exactly
So,
what you're talking about.
I went out and I would see that there was like a whole bunch of hummingbirds coming over to like this little like lavender bush that we had,
Mhm.
and I'm like, damn. I'm like, I'm just gonna take a picture because I was all excited because it's my new phone, and I went over to it and I took a fucking picture, and I got the fucking hummingbird, low quality because of the phone, but that shit was like, you can see the fucking hummingbird like this and all the wings and shit, and I'm like,
And you already know those motherfuckers quick as hell. So for you to have got that picture on the flip phone,
like this, bro, fucking beautiful. I was like,
legendary,
wow.
bro.
Yeah, I felt like a freaking G at that moment, bro. I went over to school. I
That's
was like,
fucking funny.
this shit. That's right. Bitch.
This is me.
Yeah.
It was really the start of it.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. Probably might be the Da Vinci of this time. I don't know.
That's funny, bro. I feel that. I was more into like the killer eagles, bro. The ones that could fly like 200 miles per hour. I'm like,
The
bruh,
peregrine
that's fucking
falcon,
crazy. Bro, those motherfuckers are crazy.
small and fast as shit.
Like
Dude.
they just turn into a damn bullet, bro, in the sky.
That's
just
crazy. How
just
how the world works, like that's just happening.
Yeah. Like those motherfuckers don't even know that we're making a fucking podcast right now.
Yeah. They les vale madre. They're just
Yeah.
out there doing this shit. You're like, what are we gonna eat today? I don't know, fish.
Fish.
What about tomorrow?
Fish.
Or like, have you seen Open Season?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, what you got for lunch? He's like, wood. What about you? Wood.
Would.
Want to trade? Yeah. Fucking trade each other's log. That's just hilarious.
bro.
But yeah, I don't know. That I heard something about that today about God. I don't really know about much about God, but it's like, he's like, is God exist? Because it's like we're all like, how like how is this happening? Like this happening for a reason. Your thumbprint, your like each hair is different or some shit. How animals work. Like you're telling me it all just happened by accident? Like nah, this shit was fucking written, painted like an artist.
Yeah, bro. Shit crazy.
They say God was an artist. I mean, how he painted the world, like kind of made it how he wanted it to.
It's true. And then we fucking it up.
Is it artists that run the world?
That run it or ruin it?
Is it run it or ruin it?
I don't know. I didn't hear what you said.
run the world. What the
Nah,
fuck?
bro. Artists don't run the world.
No, you don't think so?
No.
Well, at the same time, they do. Cause what world are we talking about?
Ooh.
They could give a damn about this world. They're like, I don't give a shit about Kim and Kanye and what they're at right now. Like, I got a painting to do. I got a Sistine Chapel to fucking finish.
True.
You know?
But do people really be painting like that now?
I don't know. I think so.
Yeah.
There's got to be some people out there painting like that, bro. It's like the same thing with music. Is there people making music like back then? Like, there's got to be
Like
a
Beethoven?
few.
Yeah.
A
there's gotta
Beethoven
be.
of today?
Who's the Beethoven of today?
Who is the Beethoven of today? Beethoven was deaf.
Beethoven was that guy.
Yeah, he was that guy.
deaf and he was that guy.
They said this man will never play music. And he's like, bet,
Yeah,
bitch.
he's like, watch.
He's like, you could have done a lot of other things, but you chose the thing that you can't hear. Cool.
He's like, listen to this because I can't.
Yeah. You enjoy this. I'll feel it.
Yeah.
He felt it through his
Straight
toes
up,
and
bro.
shit.
Through the motherfucking toes, bro. Through
Yeah.
the fingertips.
Who do you think would be like, in a sense, like a Beethoven of today? In the hip hop world?
Ice Spice.
Ice Spice? Take it up.
You know what I'm saying? She pretty much let everyone know that you're either a munch or you're not a munch. You know what I mean? She clarified for the world.
Really? I really haven't heard the lyrics, so I'm like, all I know is what munch is, but that's it.
I'm just fucking around, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know if we have a Beethoven, man.
A Beethoven. I don't know. Because, like, what would Beethoven... I don't know. Because Beethoven was classical music. It's like no one's really doing classical music. We're past the classical era.
That's what I'm saying.
We're in the modern era.
Yeah. AI can make a classical song now that's better than what fucking a lot of these people can make.
Now there's a Beethoven trap beat, you know?
Bruh. Have you been hearing this AI, like, songs?
No,
Like, the AI generated songs?
I haven't.
Bruh. It's like the craziest fucking shit. Like,
AI generated songs?
yeah, like, they'll take someone's voice, like Drake, and they'll make him do a cover of, like, fucking, like, Beyonce or something. And it'll sound like...
Oh,
bro.
yeah, I have heard
Or
that. I
like-
heard X.
Yeah.
They put X as, what song was
Lucid
it?
Dreams?
No. Where did I go wrong?
Bro, that shit sounds so fucking accurate, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I was tripping out.
AI music?
Yeah, just AI song or something.
I wonder if I could put it like in the background or some shit. Drake AI?
That's like one of them. Like, that's like an AI song, I guess.
Is it? What do you mean? I guess.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, but I get what you mean. They put like the vocal of another artist onto another song.
Like, this one is probably like, this isn't obviously Drake rapping. Like, they inputted lyrics and then the AI generates him rapping it. You know what I mean? And puts it in the beat.
That's scary though. No?
Fuck yeah, that's scary.
Right? Like I've been seeing like they're making like the president say some shit. Like imagine how real it could get. And like
I was
imagine
talking about that the other day with one of my buddies. Like, they can make that shit sound like, but if they can make this shit sound like Drake is like fucking singing a song, like, they could literally make anything, bro.
And like now, like people fact check shit, right? Like to make sure that it's accurate. But what if no one fact checks this? What if we just like believe it? Because now people just believe shit that they see on the internet. You know, it's like, oh, I had this one painting. I don't know if I said it on the past podcast, but not painting. It was a picture that my geography teacher had, and it was like, don't believe everything you see on the internet. And it said Abraham Lincoln, quoted by Abraham Lincoln. And I was like, Abraham Lincoln said that shit? Makes fucking sense.
Damn. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, but now it's like so many media sources that you just like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking believe it. I mean, a lot of people saw it, so.
It's weird, bro.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's pretty crazy. It's cool though. Like, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting what happens, because like I seen some record labels like posting about how they want the AI companies to start regulating this because it's like copyright issues, like these artists that they pay billions of dollars.
Or like the generated art, the paintings.
Yeah, like the generated, like all that shit, bro. Like, exactly that. Like,
Yeah. Because in reality, it's like picking and choosing from different artists and combining it together to make something, but it's still not giving credit to the artist because in technicality, it's like it's its own thing now.
Yeah, because what, like, at the end of the day, that's kind of what we do. Like,
Yeah, you sample.
Yeah, or like not even just sample. Like, we get inspired by shit. We look at different things and we're like, okay, I like this. I like how they did this. I like how they did this, and then combine it. You know what I mean?
How do you feel about that? Now that you brought it up about copyright, artist copywriting, and music and stuff like that.
I mean, it's important.
It's important for sure because you don't want to get it used in the wrong fucking platforms.
Yeah, I mean, that's everything now, bro. Ownership. Like, if you don't own what you do, like, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta own what you're doing, or else there's no point. You know what I mean? Like, then don't show it to no one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, just keep it to yourself. But if you're gonna put it out in the world, you have to be ready.
That's the way the world works. Sadly, it's like there's a caution to what you're gonna put out.
Yeah, bro. And I mean, there's benefits. Like, what do you mean from like a sampling standpoint, or from like me as an artist standpoint? Like,
You as an
far
artist
copyright?
standpoint.
Bro, look, I copyright all my shit. Like, we just spent the other day copywriting like the new albums that we're putting
All right,
out.
because like, what if I use a song and I get copyrighted on YouTube? Because I'm gonna have to talk to you about that for sure.
Yeah, there's a way to do it. I think I have to we need to talk about it after the podcast, but I think there's a way to do it.
Oh, so it's like an
upload
access thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Actually, I mean, maybe someone in the comments could help. I know through DistroKid, like, there's some sort of option that you can give like someone the right to like use it, so that exactly that doesn't happen. That it's like a whitelist or something like that, where your channel will have the right to use that song and it won't get copyrighted. You know
Got it. Like an unlisted. Yeah, I get what you mean.
So
I didn't know that was a
there is
thing.
a way, but let's figure out how to do it, because I've never really done it before. So
Because I know how to get like bypass it. It's just don't use it for longer than 15 seconds at a time. You can use it here and then use it here and then use it here. But
I mean, might as well just
yeah,
get you to be able to use it. Like,
right? Yeah, exactly.
we'll figure that shit out.
For sure.
But yeah, bro, copywriting is fucking important. You gotta own your shit, because especially if you create your own shit, like,
Yeah. What would be some advice you give to, like, when you talk to the artists that are coming into your studio, like, what advice do you give them when they ask for it?
oh man, bro, this is a whole fucking conversation. Okay, like, do your research. You know what I mean? In the music industry, there's different ways to get paid, and you gotta make sure that you're covered in every single one. A copyright is different from your publishing rights. It's different from your songwriting rights. It's different from the royalties you make off of Spotify and the digital streaming platforms. Those are all separate things.
Different sources of income.
Yep. And a lot of people think, okay, I uploaded my song to DistroKid and I'm getting paid off of DistroKid, I'm good. No. If you don't have it copyrighted, someone could take your song, copyright it, and then tell you, hey, I own this song now. You have to take it down. And they own your music.
Yeah.
And you can't do anything about it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's crazy. I mean, obviously, if you're getting fucking 10 listens, like, the chances of that happening is not, but...
Like, let's say you do get to, like, freaking 100,000 plays per month.
It's a real thing, bro. Like, did you see the thing about how Scooter Braun sold Taylor Swift's catalog, like, for millions and millions of dollars twice?
What?
Without her permission, without her knowing, without talking to her about it? Like,
I didn't know that. What the fuck?
yeah, bro. That's why if
crazy.
you go on Spotify, I'm pretty sure Taylor Swift released 2 versions of, like, her first album. The original one that Scooter Braun is still making money off of, that he sold twice for millions of dollars, and then the new one that she owns. But she had to re-record everything.
Because, yeah, it's not the same.
Because she gave up ownership. But even that's different, bro. Like, copyright is different than publishing and songwriting rights. Like, you could own a copyright and you could sell your publishing rights. You could own a copyright and sell songwriting rights. So there's different things.
Yeah. You need a license for basically everything that you do.
Yep.
To do it right.
You got to be covered
Safe.
on everything. Because if not, someone else is going to be covered and someone else is going to take advantage of it.
Yeah.
If you don't educate yourself on it and if you don't do it.
What do you think you'll be doing with, like, you have your own production, like, producing state, like, what do you call it? Your studio, right?
My studio.
Yeah. What do you think you'll be doing, like, if, in the future?
Well, the studio, We have a lot of plans, man.
Yeah.
For the studio specifically, man, we just gonna keep growing it, getting more equipment. I mean, there's new technologies, new microphones, new interfaces being made and shit like every year. So we always try to keep it up to date, growing it, building more locations, spreading out to different areas. That's the ultimate goal for sure, and it's gonna happen within the next, 5 years. We're gonna be in different locations and multiple studio setups.
Multiple so you want to like have different studios in different places?
Yeah, fuck yeah, bro.
How are you gonna do that? Like, wait, like, so that way you can use it, or like so anybody can come and use them?
Oh, it's gonna be a business, bro. Like, I'm gonna have people working. You know what I mean? Engineers, different engineers working there, and like, yeah, I wanted to grow so where I'm not even at the studio. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, I mean, I'm there when I need to be there, but it's like I'm just like,
Yeah, different workshops.
management, because like I know that's the thing, bro. Like, I feel like I've served my purpose as an engineer. You know what I mean? I'm ready to move past that, mixing songs for everyone.
Yeah.
Part of this industry, and I think it's part of. I have the knowledge and the tools and the resources and the experience to help in a bigger way, to where if I get the right team, the right amount of cash flow, the right amount of management, and me to just push the vision, I know I can build something great to where a lot of people can make money, a lot of people can have jobs, a lot of great music can be made, which is the ultimate goal. Because that's why I feel like my studio is different than like a lot of other studios. Is like I care so much about this. Like every session I do, the ultimate goal is that the song is the best it can possibly be. Nice. You know what I mean? Regardless of whatever's going on in the room, with the artist, with myself, with the studio, in the world. Like, when we're locked in, the only thing that matters is what we're creating. So let's just try to channel everything and make the best possible song.
Yeah.
Regardless of, you know what I mean? If I'm just clicking buttons and the artist is telling me what to do, boom, that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
If they need me to help, like, okay, like, I don't know how to do this.
So there's like a split between like work and like true creativity.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. As an engineer, there is a big difference.
Yeah.
Because you're engineering, it's called an audio engineer. You're literally programming how his vocal is going to be processed through a microphone, ran through these electrical wires that go through this preamp, that run through this compressor that does this, and this to the electronic signal and shit. Like, that's all technical. You know what I mean? There's very minimal creativity in that.
That's just the way it works.
Yeah. But that's why I'm saying, me as an engineer, I'm different because I'm able to just tap in and be like, okay, like, I'm tapped into what the artist is doing. And I can tell, bro. I can tell when an artist isn't feeling it, when they're just recording a song. But when an artist is feeling it and they have something that they want to say, I'm like, I have to be a part of it. I have to have the headphones on and I have to be listening to everything that they're saying. Like, okay, I want to redo this bar. I want to redo this bar. Now this has to sound like this. Like, this isn't hidden because of this. Or I want to do this. Like, I'm more just on, okay, like, let me tap in. I make very little. I try to make the least amount of suggestions as possible.
You just want them to work. Like, you know?
I only say something if I'm absolutely sure that it's missing something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And even then, I'm like,
you
okay,
have something to put out there, something to put on the table.
Yeah, I'm not just gonna be like saying shit just to say shit. And even when I do say something, I'm like, let's just try it. And if you don't like it, we can get rid of it. You know what I mean? And if you like it, let's leave it. So it's really, I really try to just like make sure that, and that's what I want to grow with the studio, because I've been to other studios. I've been to bigger studios in Hollywood, and it's like, they don't give a fuck, bro. They just getting money. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They're just here to munch up.
Especially at the level of where we're at. Like, obviously the bigger $1,000 studios where you have to pay for like an 8-hour block for like, it's like $5,000 for like an 8-hour block. Like, you get VIP treatment because you're paying VIP money for VIP equipment. And we gonna get there, but we gonna have levels to it. You know what I mean? Different locations for different types of people that need different things. You know what I mean? Not everyone can afford that. And
where do you see yourself as an artist? Like you said about as an engineer, you know, the
Yeah.
technicality, the work, you
Yeah,
know, part
that's-
side, but what about as an artist, as a creative?
so as an artist, that's like my biggest thing, right? So I wear multiple hats. So when we're talking about the studio, that's like my business hat. I'm an owner, you know what I mean? That's my business, put my life into that shit. Like so as an artist, that's me. You know what I mean? That's really me. So as an artist, bro, I'm dropping my album this year, and this is the album that is like I put my life into this. Like album is the one that I really feel like I've been waiting years to make. You know what I mean? Like I've never put out an album.
Yeah.
And I've been making music since like 2016. You know what I mean? I've never put out an album.
Yeah. So this is gonna be your first album?
It's my first album, the debut.
How long? And you said it took you years to make this one.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I've been working on this one since like 2020. To be honest, 2021 is when I really started doing it.
Does it feel like an end to a chapter?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely,
You're like, damn, like this is it. Let's go and finish up strong.
100%.
Hell yeah.
Even with the studio, like it was my. So the album is called Divine Vibrations, right? And it's pretty much everything we've talked about this whole time. Like vibrations is music, and this whole album is like, I felt when I made it, it was something that wasn't even me. Like I wasn't even there, you know what I mean, at the studio. Like something just like flowed through me when I made the beats, when I wrote the songs, when I recorded it, everything, every step of the way. It was like, it just felt right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It felt like that's
vibes.
exactly what I'm supposed to be. This is exactly where I'm supposed to be in life. This is exactly what I'm supposed to be talking about. This is exactly what the world needs to hear from me in this way. You know what I mean? And yeah, and that's it's gonna be big, bro. I mean, and I've been working, man. I've been putting out a lot of music been producing and mixing a lot for a lot of my artists, but yeah, it's time for me to drop on them and really do it big, bro. Because I've dropped a lot of singles and collab projects, but this one's like all me.
Yeah,
like,
this is a masterpiece of your own.
This is my art. Like this
Your
is
first
the one,
masterpiece. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I'm really trying with this one because it's like this one is like there wasn't any other intention besides I'm gonna make the album I've always wanted to make my whole life. You know what I mean? It wasn't like I need to make a single
album of a
because
lifetime.
of this. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's the end of this phase,
And
man.
yeah, it's like a closing to a chapter, the freaking end of a season on a TV show.
For sure, bro.
Yeah.
And it's
That
exciting
really
though because
feels
it's like me. I'm excited because the world is gonna be able to experience that.
Yeah.
And I'm excited because I know what's gonna come.
Yeah.
Because I know what's gonna come for me and
Starts
for all
with
of
the
us.
great in Genesis.
Because I know it's the same shit for you, bro. I know a lot of the people around me are feeling the same thing. Like it's a shift happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
you gotta ride that wave.
Yeah, and then later on, you start it starts adding on into yourself. So it's like you're barely even recognized. You're like, oh shit! Like look at this dude. Like look, what happened to him? All of a sudden, you know. I feel like we're all gonna embrace that superstarness later on in our future.
I think we already are, bro.
Yeah,
I think we've been doing it. You know,
we're
what I mean?
feeling it.
I think
just
we've
getting
been
started.
doing it. I think the work is catching up to us. Like all of our seeds that we planted is gonna start catching up.
Yeah, because those are talents that we worked on for a while, but now it's just time for like how you said, really show the world and put the work into it.
Yeah,
The work era.
Like you said, bro, we've put that energy into it already. You know what I mean? We've put that time into it. So
what era would you think you would call this future era that's coming up? This next chapter in your life that's coming up? Like you said, like what? Okay, a closing title for this chapter and then new chapter.
the cozy era
The cozy era.
was the end of that one. Is the one that's ending.
Okay.
The new one to be determined. To be determined.
I like that because I can say the same thing. There's a time where you're like, I'm comfortable, you know, I'm having fun, and I would say like for me it would be like during quarantine. Like I was comfortable. I'm over here. I'm just chilling. You know,
Not that we weren't working,
Yeah.
but we were cozy.
Yeah, cozy. comfortable. Yeah.
Now it's like it's time to really start applying that pressure on them.
Yeah.
Let them feel it.
How do you think the pressure's gonna feel? Like being able to keep up with that pressure. How do you think you're gonna do it?
I mean, I think we're gonna do it through the way that we approach our business, through the way that we present ourselves, through the way that we present our work, through the way that we carry ourselves, through the people we surround ourselves with, through the food that we eat, through the exercise that we do. Everything's going to reflect, you know what I mean? Because it's that time, you know what I mean? Like, and like, they just going to see it, bro. It's not something that it's like, we gotta tell them, bro. It's like, they just going to feel it. Yeah. Because they're going to be like, bro, like what? They dropping albums left and right, and it's good. They doing podcasts left and right, and it's good. They doing videos and photography, and they doing this, and this, and it's good. And they don't stop. Like, why? Like, yo, they just dropped something last month, and they already dropping something else.
Freaking power and volume,
bruh. And I know we at that quality now. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's not because it's always like that quantity over quality. Now we gonna hit them with that fucking consistency and that quality.
Determination.
Because motherfuckers, bro, they don't do it the way we do it, bro. Like they really don't. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like,
and even how you said, when we were comfortable, when we are cozy, like we are still doing our shit. We're still learning something. We're still working on something. Yeah. I would say the same thing. Like even me, I don't think, like even in my times where I'm like super comfortable, whether I'm like watching a movie or I'm like watching a YouTube video or something like that, in reality, like I'll be analyzing the movie with my dad or something and trying to like see what's going on in there and how it would like kind of imply into our own world, into our society, how the world works. Or a podcast, listen to what they say, or a YouTube video showing us something new on a different perspective. That's a word that we've been using a lot this week, and I've been like really highlighting is that word, perspective. And I'm like, that perspective is very, very fucking important in this world. Yeah. In your life.
And it's important to be open and embracing to changing your perspective. Like how you're saying, like, oh, I'll be watching shit and like it kind of just like I'm listening and I embrace it and I'm like, it kind of changes my perspective on shit. You know what I mean? Like that's important too, bro.
Yeah,
like that's something people don't do.
Yeah, it's on everything. How you said it can be on what you eat. Should I be eating that? That's kind of bad for me. Maybe I shouldn't. I'll eat this instead, which is good. You have a good perspective on your diet, on how you're feeling. You have a good perspective on how your day's gonna go. Have a good perspective on how you feel about a person. Yeah, you know, and all of that really goes to show it's about having a good perspective on everything, and knowing when to call out when your perspective feels bad. It's following your gut instinct.
Yeah, recognizing that in yourself, like, okay, you know what? I don't really like this, you know what I mean? And like,
and that's okay.
And that's okay.
Get the fuck out. That's you telling yourself, get the fuck out.
Yeah, or just change something to where you do like it now, or you know what I mean, or you elevate the vibrations, you know what I mean?
And that's honestly, now that you say it like with mushrooms, so you know how they say like go into it with a good mindset, because you know how fast it can switch, right? Like, and it's about staying to that same perspective. Like, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good.
And manifesting that and like creating that, really creating that, like, because you can. The brain is powerful. Like your energy is powerful. The way you speak and you put things out into the world makes a difference in everything.
It's a full circle. Yeah. Whatever you put out comes back.
For sure.
That's why, like, even when it comes to like money, like right now, almost like the entire world is struggling at least a little bit financially, right? Like you've seen how the economy is looking, even if you don't know, like
inflation and shit.
You've seen the gas prices and shit like that. And it's so easy to get desperate, you know? It's so easy to start like panicking, like shit, I don't have money. And that having that perspective of never having money, that's something that needs to be changed by everyone in an instant, you know? Like I heard someone, I think it was Andrew Tate, look, he said, be attractive to money. He's like, learn how to seduce it. He's like, because no one's going to want a poor ass loser. He's like, that thinks he's a loser. It's the same way.
The money comes.
Money comes.
The money
Yeah,
comes if you do, and especially if you're doing what's right. You know what I mean? Like, the money will come. The money definitely will come.
Yeah. And how you have your mindset on everything, I feel like the money definitely is gonna come.
For all of us, brother.
Superstar fandom shit.
Mm-hmm.
We've been going for an hour and 24 minutes. It's currently 1:07. You said you got a meeting to go to after this.
Yeah.
What's the meeting about?
So I don't know. Well, I could speak about it.
Don't tell me everything if you don't have to. It's just
I'm basically doing sound design
chismos.
for a movie.
You're making what?
Sound design for a movie.
Oh shit! Well, like Foley acting or something?
A little bit, yeah. A little
Okay.
bit of that.
Oh, not Foley
And
act, because Foley acting is like making the sounds.
a little bit of that too.
But you're like putting like the bullet sounds and shit, and the impacts.
yeah,
and stuff.
bro. Exactly that. That's something I really gotta do today. I gotta do a fight scene.
Ooh, nice.
So I
do
do all
I
the
do I know
punches and
anybody that
shit.
you're working with?
Possibly. Also, I met her through Jordan and my brother.
Okay.
Her name's Priscilla, and she does. I don't know if you met her, but
I think I have. I think I met her at Jordan's thing.
probably
think so.
she showed up a few times. She's cool as hell. She does short films, so this is her second short film, I think. She's already doing a third one, but this is her second one that she's doing for. I believe it's for. I don't know if it's for her school, if it's just I don't know what exactly the project is for actually, but the film is fucking dope. It's like a sci-fi film, and I don't want to give too many details about it, but yeah, I've got that's something I've kind of gotten into, like scoring. I scored 3 movies last year.
Oh,
Short films.
nice.
Short films, but
And just the audio design?
I did the score and the sound design, so I did everything from all the music, the strings, the fucking tension build-ups, and like
the feeling.
yeah,
Very
and
important.
to footsteps and like fucking put the mug down, the fucking lights, the room noise. Like
Yeah, no, that like shit like that we do analyze a lot. Like we do stuff like that, the small things that people don't really take into account when watching a movie. Like me and my dad, we go into it like that.
Bruh,
Have you seen Beef?
I've seen like the first couple episodes.
Yeah, we finished it all in a day because we just wanted to get through it. But that's freaking beautiful. Like, all the A24 films, we watched everything everywhere all at once again. Mushrooms right there. That's literally mushrooms.
Yeah, bro, that shit is fucking crazy.
You get what I mean by that?
Yeah, that shit would be so fun to do, like a project like that. I really want to get into the movie shit. Like that's another like low key thing that's like becoming something I didn't expect to be as cool as I'm like enjoying it. But it's fun because like I could be creative. Like I did a horror film.
Bro, trust me. You're an artist, bro. That's why I like talking to you, because you have that artist mentality, and I feel like we share that a little bit.
Yeah.
And what I've learned from being an artist is that when it comes to learning a different art, whether it be like a language or whether it be like a martial art, that we learn it like much faster, because we've learned from our art how to implement our things, what we've learned into their art. So it's like we translate a lot easier, a lot smoother.
Yeah, I agree.
So I feel like the way you're going with movies, trust me, you're gonna have a fuck ton of fun.
Hell yeah, bro. You already know we finna be tapped in, because I know you made videos and shit, so I'll be behind the scenes in the cut doing some sound design work and shit.
Who knows? Maybe I'll be in front of the camera. I'll be an actor. I'll be like crying and shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And if we ever need to do some ADR, you know what I'm saying, go back to the stew and record some lines and
Never know. Never know.
Hell yeah, bro.
But I think we're gonna end it here so that we can get to your meeting, man. Thank you so much for coming, bro. It was really awesome to talk to you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, this is what I expected, to come out with something different. I learned how the way you think right now, and then I feel like next time that when I talk to you again, you're gonna be
a
thinking,
different me.
Exactly.
Sure.
It's always
gonna be a different
combo.
you too.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm looking forward to. So
Hell
thanks for
yeah.
coming on. If you guys happen to enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to go follow Urgi. Shout out wherever you're at, man. Let them know where you're at so that they can go follow you.
Hell yeah, bro. You can follow me on Instagram or TikTok. URG AKA Mr. Content. That's URGI AKA Mr. Content. Hell yeah.
Yep. You guys heard it here first. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe. We'll catch you guys all in the next video. Cop some Kickback Podcast merch. And that's about it. The coffee mug.
Hell yeah.
See y'all later.